Alright, everyone, Alex is here with his electric bike that served him well, but one of the motors, when he was going uphill, right?
I was going a gradual long uphill.
Long, gradual uphill, and the motor decided to quit, or at least the system decided to quit.
It shook for a while, then it stopped working. Yeah.
So battery was okay, controller, who knows, the motor, who knows. But what we see right now, if we lift the bike up and spin the wheel in this direction, the forward direction, turns just fine. But can you explain why?
Well, it's a geared motor, so it doesn't get any resistance.
It's actually more funny than that. It's a geared motor and it has a free wheel.
Yeah.
And it's a free wheel, and so forward it turns fine. But if you try to go backwards, that's it. It doesn't let you go backwards.
No, it does not. It
doesn't
goes
go
backwards, but where you have to push it.
It shouldn't do it like that.
Yeah.
It should have some resistance, but not that much resistance. It should go a few revolutions at least.
Okay.
And so that means something is wrong with the motor. We have it disconnected and it still doesn't want to go in reverse. It means the motor is not in a good shape. Something overheated there. And there could be some gears, or it could be some coil partially shorted. And being a shorted generator, when you rotate the wheel, you're actually trying to generate some electricity that shorts itself right away, providing resistance. But I guess what we can do, we can experiment with it for a little while, and then if the motor is still suspect, we'll try to disassemble it.
Sure.
And see what exactly the carnage inside is.
Okay.
Okay, so what we've tried to do is to try different combinations of wires just to have a feeling of which coils might be causing an issue. And so Alex tried to use all the 6 possible combinations with and without the whole sensor. And also in a controller there is some jumper wire that controls the direction. Is it correct?
Forward, reverse.
Forward, reverse. So we tried pretty much all the combinations, and sometimes the wheel was moving forward and backward, mostly forward, but very little. But at some point things got better, and after a while the motor started rotating with some shake.
Yeah.
But more or less okay. And in a while it actually smoothed out completely. So Alex, is the controller off right now?
It's on right now.
Let's turn it off.
Okay.
And you raise the bike a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to rotate the wheel backwards. And it rotates backwards. Maybe with some resistance, but nothing like that before. Mm-hmm. Forward is good as usual. So you see that is a difference. And now if Alex is going to turn on the controller and turn the throttle, yeah, we have power. I'm not sure if we get the full power out of it, but something happened inside the motor while we were experimenting with it. And it has self-healed itself, which is totally blows my mind. You know, this is ridiculous, Alex. Is this ridiculous?
That was pretty weird.
It is pretty weird. So I guess what Alex can do right now is to go for a test drive and see if actually puts good power on the road. Test drive. Alex is going to test drive the bike on the front motor, and we'll see what happens. Okay, it works the same way, the feeling the same as before?
Same as before, yeah.
I guess we tortured it until it decided to self-heal and it works again. I cannot explain in any other way.
Yep.